Shalom, wonderful people. Today I want to share a very important truth found in the Bible. It is in Proverbs 15 verse 1. It says, "A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger." Today I wish to share a few thoughts on how to handle conflict. Where life involves people, whether among family, friends or co-workers, there will be potential for conflict. Any disagreement with me on that? When relationships are normal, conflicts is inevitable. But the thing is this, conflict doesn't have to destroy relationships. It can actually be used to make relationships better. And that takes intentionality, practice, and a whole lot of grace. In any sense, conflict is certainly a huge part of a person's life, even in a Christian's life. It stands to reason that learning how to handle conflict successfully should be one of our goals as Christians. I want to share some ways now on how to handle it. Number one, understand the real source of conflict. What's the real battle here? Many times we address symptoms, but we really are not even addressing the main issue. This only wastes time, frustrates people, and makes the conflicts linger longer. It's usually a heart issue that is controlling everything being said, and discovering that is key. Make sure you attempt to clarify the root issue of the conflict before responding. This is where sometimes a mature and neutral third-party help may be needed. Number two, find the right time and place. When emotions are high, it is usually not good timing for dealing with conflict. Though it is going to take a lot of effort for some of you, personal conflict should not be handled in public as much as possible. It is almost always counterproductive. So don't be afraid to schedule a time to address the conflict. Number three, examine yourself first. Sometimes the issue is personal to you and you are only blaming others for your problem. Not only is this unfair, it does not lead to a healthy resolution of conflict. As taught by Jesus in Matthew 7, 3-5, look carefully at the plank in your own eye. Consider the other person's side of the conflict. Put yourself in the other person's shoes and consider their viewpoint. Why would they think the way they think? Is it a difference in personal values or a misunderstanding? What if I were in their situation? How would I respond? Number four, do not overreact to the issue or overload on emotion. Stick to the issue at hand. When emotions are exaggerated, it disarms the other party, and a healthy resolution is harder to attain. Proverbs 16:32 says, "Better a patient person than a warrior, one with self-control than one who takes a city." Control yourself from extremity or absolutes. Avoid phrases like "you always." "You always blame me." "You always shout and react before I can open my mouth." "You always clam up when I want to talk." And the list goes on and on. Number five, do not dance around or sugarcoat the issue or disguise it in false kindness. Sometimes we fail to address the conflict because we are afraid of how the other person may respond, or we are afraid of hurting feelings. The avoidance usually will cause more conflict eventually. Be kind, but make sure you are clear, direct, and helpful. Proverbs 27 verse 5 says, "Better is open rebuke than hidden love." Number six, do not allow the small disagreements to become big disagreements. The way to keep most huge conflict, the kind that destroys relationship, from occurring is by confronting the small conflict along the way. Minor conflict is always easier to handle than major conflict. Number seven, be firm but gentle. Learn the balance between the two. Ephesians 4:15 says, "Speaking the truth in love, we will grow to become in every respect the mature body of Him who is the head, that is Christ." It's critical in dealing with conflict. Number eight, work towards a solution. Never waste conflict. Use it to make the relationships better. Everyone wants a win-win situation, and sometimes that's possible. Getting to the right decision should always be the ultimate goal. Proverbs 18:15 says, "The heart of the discerning acquires knowledge, for the ears of the wise seek it out." Number 9, grant grace and forgiveness easily. Healthy conflicts makes relationships stronger. But to get there, we must not hold a grudge or seek revenge. This never moves conflict forward towards resolution. Learn the art of grace and forgiveness. They are protectors of healthy relationships. Ephesians 4:32 says, "Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other just as in Christ God forgave you." Conflict is a part of relationships, all relationships. We shouldn't shy away from conflict. We should learn its value and how to navigate conflict for the overall good of everyone. Take a few moments to consider what I said. Is there one thing you can do better in handling your conflicts? I pray just as the Lord has revealed to you, He will grant you the grace to do it. Thank you for your time again. Hope this has been helpful in some way in your life's journey. Forward to someone you know who may need to listen to this. God bless your week.